appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, and the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to begin the game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. In the clear at the 25. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Across midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, TCU.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. It's a short completion at the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Look out, room to run here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Empty set now, 5 wide. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a... gain. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they've got him on the blitz.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. It's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time, the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be credited as a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, drops back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Tight end goes in motion. He keeps it on the design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. TCU offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
This time, a completion. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wide open downfield. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And here's the return. And the return will be brought down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled there by the defense. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Extending the play now. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
2nd and 10 here. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, TCU.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. TCU offense takes the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Wiggins. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Wiggins. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. What a catch!
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score TCU 21, Stanford 7.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quick catch over the middle. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Stanford. The quarterback takes it in himself.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Wiggins. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
It's a wide receiver screen. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Horned Frogs are on the move here. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him the 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The ball is out. He's going to get it. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Huge play. They finally get him down, but he's all the way up to midfield. Now they can open up the playbook. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's a comeback round. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Cardinal. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They still need this extra point to tie. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense takes some time out with 15 seconds remaining. Second down now after the sack. A play action looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the sack on first down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will lose 10 yards on that carry. Good play by the defense. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, close to a pick. Instead falls incomplete and brings up a 4th down play now. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. So here we go. This offense going for it on 4th and long. An enormous play here in this overtime. Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how